Welcome inside South Charleston High School. Tom Hunter with you on the RSN Sports Network, bringing you live coverage today of the Consolation game for the Mountain State Athletic Conference Night of Champions activities here. A day-long affair here at South Charleston High School. Again, we would typically play these games at the South Charleston Community Center. Unfortunately, that facility was damaged by spring flooding, so Bryce Casto and the crew have made it very hospitable for us here as this beautiful new gym floor surface up here at South Charleston High School being put into use today as they host this showcase for the Mountain State Athletic Conference's best in both the girls and boys basketball areas, and also recognizing academic performance as well, as we'll have a presentation of awards happening this evening between the girls final and the boys championship game, which will be the nightcap here this evening at South Charleston High School. A big thanks to our sponsors of today's live coverage. Our presenting sponsor, HD Media, the Huntington Herald Dispatch and Charleston Gazette Mail, Dutch Miller, Parmar Source, the West Virginia Coal Association, proud to recognize the importance of supporting our state's young people in the athletic events in which they participate. The West Virginia Coal Association maintains that coal will continue to be a strong and steady energy source for our state and nation. West Virginia Coal will be there now and in the future to power us through, and the Coal Association wishes every athlete success in today's games. Morse Insurance, Charleston Chiropractic Company, Mara Ellis, Realtor, Old Colony Realtors, Thomas Health Systems, and Army Recruiting of West Virginia. Proud to help bring this presentation today on the RSN Sports Network with over 100 specialty options that can lead to successful careers. Your Army Recruiter is ready to help you be a champion. Well, this consolation game in the Mountain State Athletic Conference boys basketball standings, a battle for third place in the conference between Cabell Midland Knights, who come into the record of 9-3 on the season, 8-3 mark in the conference, winners of 4 straight coming into today's game, and the Parkersburg Big Reds, who come into today's game 4-6 overall, 4-3 in the Mountain State Athletic Conference. They are coming off a loss last night to crosstown rival Parkersburg South, 61-53. In the matchup earlier this season, the one matchup between these two teams, Parkersburg beat Midland on March 30th by a final of 69-59. Now we're going to turn things over to our PA announcer, Alan McVeigh, who will introduce today's lineups for both teams.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2021 edition of the Mountain State Athletic Conference Basketball Tournament of Champions today here at beautiful South Charleston High School. Our sponsors for this tournament are Lesser Rains Honda Mazda and Mullen Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, both located here in South Charleston. I would like to remind all of you that for the safety of all, please wear your mask and face covering throughout this game. Also, social distance as much as possible. Our second game of today's contest are the boys' cancellation matchup featuring the Cabell Midland Knights and the Parkersburg Big Reds. And now for the introduction of the teams who will line up at their respective foul lines. First, for Cabell Midland, head coach J.J. Martin. Assistant coach Christina Schmidt. And your players include number 2, Jackie Stone. Number 4, Jacob Fife. Number 22, Kyle Frost. Number 5, Carson Thompson. Number 25, Eli Swan. Injured and not able to play today is Caden Bowen. And now for the introduction of the starting lineups for the Knights. We have a 6'4" senior forward, number 11, KK Siebert. A 6'1" sophomore guard, number 13, Dominique Schmidt. A 6'1" senior guard, number 14, Palmer Riccio. A 6'1" junior guard, number 23, Chandler Schmidt. And a 6'4" junior forward, number 24, Ethan Taylor. Also, we have number 12, Jaden Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the Cabell Midland Knights. And now for the introduction of the Parkersburg Big Reds. Head coach, Brian Crislip. Assisted by Billy Cottrell, Jeremy Bell, and Adam Farnsworth. Your players include number 35, Luke Freeze. Number 30, Quavon Cyrus. Number 44, Trey Wilson. Number 3, Seth Bryan. Number 1, Kevin Hancock. Number 24, Noah Daly. Number 10, Julian Martin. Starting 5 for Parkersburg include a 6'1" senior guard, number 32, Carson Dennis. A 6'3" junior forward, number 2, Bryson Singer. A 6' junior guard, number 5, Sammy McHale. A 6'2" junior forward, number 23, Joshua Kopech. And a 6'1" sophomore forward, number 4, Austin Fleming. Ladies and gentlemen, the Parkersburg Big Reds. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to play some basketball.
Alan McVeigh, one of the voices of the boys and girls state tournaments at Charleston Civic Center Coliseum, along with the legendary voice of the Charleston Coliseum, Frank Blake. Of course, they'll be back in action here coming up in a few weeks from now as we get ready to start tournament play with girls sectionals starting this week. Of course, the boys tournament coming up the first week of May, and girls tournament last week of April. As we get ready to tip things off here between the Knights and the Big Reds, great to have you with us here on the Mountain State Athletic Conference Night of Champions. Slate of games here presented by HD Media, the Charleston Gazette-Mail, and Huntington Herald-Dispatch. Big Red basketball. Trying to work it down and post and knocked away from Bryson Singer. Singer, known for his talents on the football field for the Big Reds, one of the better quarterbacks in the state of West Virginia. Also very good basketball player for Brian Crislip's ball club. See J.J. Martin over there on the sidelines for the Knights in his second season. Replaced Rick Chafin, who was assistant to Rick Chafin for 2 seasons. He's a Huntington High grad, was an NCAA Division III All-American at Marietta College during his playing career, doing an outstanding job with this Midland program. All tied up, turnover. Sammy McHale comes away with it for the Big Reds. McHale with basketball. McHale down in the corner to Fleming. Back up top to Kopech. Long three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Midland. Schmidt. Corner to Sabert. Schmidt. Chandler works it down, kick it out in the corner, wide open. Riggio with three up again.
Riggio.
He scores the first points of the afternoon here. This Consolation contest in the Mountain State Athletic Conference. Taking the ball all the way up to the rack and no good. Kopech. And a foul called on the floor after the drive, and it'll be against the Big Reds.
And team's first foul of the game.
Great to have you with us here on RSN Sports Network. Tom Hunter with you, along with our talented video production crew from the Media Center, bringing you all the live action here today from South Charleston High School. Shot up and off the front of the rim, no good. Tipped out of bounds, saved by Singer. Here come the Big Reds. Dennis. Over to McHale. McHale with the jumper, no good. Loose ball, tracked down by Riggio. Midland. Working the back down floor. Siebert with the long jumper up, back iron, no good. Loose ball tipped out of bounds by Midland. It'll be Parkersburg basketball. And over on that Big Red sideline, working the full bench area, Brian Crislip in his second season. Parkersburg hoops legend in his own regard. Parkersburg South grad, two-time first-team All-Stater at South. Was a three-year captain of Florida Gulf Coast when they were in Division II before they made their jump to NCAA Division I. Tip there by Siebert. He gets his first points of the afternoon. Singer doing a nice job with the turnaround of this Parkersburg basketball program. Nice dump pass down to Taylor, who takes it baseline but can't do anything with it. Midland on the transition here. Jumper is up and three-pointer is good by Palmer Riggio. That is second three of this quarter. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. You're watching MSAC basketball on the RSN Sports Network. Action here at South Charleston High School. Tom Hunter with you on the RSN Sports Network, bringing you coverage of today's quadruple header of Mountain State Athletic Conference boys and girls basketball action. Started out the day with Huntington capturing the consolation game in the girls side of things with a 70-46 win over Capital. Now the consolation game with the boys between Parkersburg and Cabell Midland, and a 5-second call there against Parkersburg on the inbounds. Turnover to the Knights, who will have inbounds under their own basket. Quick start from Midland. Jumper is up from three-point range, no good by Schmidt. Hauled down the rebound by Singer as he takes it coast to coast with the reverse, lays it up, no good. But a foul on the floor. It'll be against the Big Reds. Julian Martin picking up the foul, his first team foul number 2 for Parkersburg, who has yet to score in this contest. 4.5 minutes gone by here in the opening quarter. Jumper is up and good by Palmer Riggio, his third tray of the quarter, given 9. 11-0 run here for Midland to start this game out. Singer. Loses the handle of the basketball on the baseline. Knocked away Siebert with the ball. Nice pass over Dominic Schmidt, who finishes on the other end. Dominic Schmidt, his first bucket of the afternoon. 13-0 run for the Knights. Singer drives to the basket against Siebert, draws the contact, but a blocking violation before he can get a shot up. Again, when these teams matched up earlier in the season, PHS was a 10-point winner. March 30th when they matched up, 69-59. Fighting for the loose ball, Kopech kicks it up to Dennis, who drives, puts it up off glass, no good. Rebound underneath by Fleming, the putback no good. Still fighting for the basketball underneath is Kopech. And he draws the contact to go to the line for the set of free throws. Ethan Taylor picking up his first personal foul for the Knights. Team foul number 2 for the Midland's Knights. As Kopech misses on the first free throw. Kopech with the second opportunity from the 30 stripe at that time, scoring the first point of the afternoon for Big Reds. Pressure from the Big Reds on Midland there. As they break that half-court press and set things up. Dominic Schmidt with the basketball. Cross court to Palmerizio, who's been hot from perimeter. Misses his first three-pointer of the afternoon after hitting 3 straight. Kopech with the basketball, top of the key. Crossover, dribbles in, kicks it back out to, not to Singer, to Bryant. Give it to Fleming, back out to Kopech. Kopech crossing over. Pulls up the jumper from perimeter, no good. Rebound underneath by Bryan, and ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be PHS basketball on the inbounds. Again, Midland, the 13-0 run to start this out. Big Reds getting on the scoreboard. Kopech's free throw. Desperately looking for more offense here. Singer gets the ball knocked away, kicks it over to Fleming. Fleming baseline, takes it all the way to the rack, no good. Rebound underneath, put back up and good by Julian Martin. Pressure now from Parkersburg as they shift full court press here. Midland breaks it. Siebert, turnaround, draws contact, goes up, hits a shot. 4 points in the afternoon for Siebert. Kopech with the basketball for the Big Reds. Puts it down to Singer, post up, was strong to the basket. Backside rebound by Midland. Here comes the Knights. Siebert. Back up top to Dominic Schmidt. Will reset the offense for J.J. Martin's ball club. 90 seconds left to go in this first quarter. 15-3 advantage for the Knights. Schmidt kicks it down to Riggio. Baseline jumpers up and good by Palmer. Give him 8 for the quarter. Pacing the Cabell Midland offensive attack here early. 17-3 advantage, Cabell Midland. Dennis worked it over, worked down inside to Singer again. Singer puts the ball on the floor, loses it. Midland transition here off the turnover. Baseline drive, jumpers up, off pass and good. A little floater moved to the basket there by Schmidt. Or sorry, by Frost. On the other end, finishing Dominic Schmidt. But at the earlier basket to Chandler Schmidt. Schmidt and Schmidt delivering there on back-to-back possessions for Midland. Parkersburg trying to get something established offensively. They've been trying to get the ball into the paint, work inside with Singer, but he's been getting double teamed by Midland here early. Kobeck dumps it down inside to Fleming. Fleming with the turnaround off glass and in. Shot up at the buzzer, no good. 21-5 advantage Cabell Midland after one. You're watching MSAC basketball on the RSN Sports Network.
A new day begins, and what happens today must be covered, reported, and passed on to everyone in the region we serve. We are journalists, staff writers, editors, storytellers. Who are we? We are HD Media, trustworthy and always here for the times we live in.
What started as the Parmar Oil Company in 1967 has grown into 116 convenience stores in 4 states. Parmar convenience stores offer monthly product specials and grab-and-go items. Located just down the street from where you live, Parmar stores are all about being your above-par convenience store. If you don't have a Parmar store near you now, you will soon. Parmar Convenience Stores, neighbors serving your community and making life a little bit easier every day.
Welcome back to South Charleston High School quarter number 2 in our consolation game on the Mountain State Athletic Conference United Champions slate of games today. And the boys basketball standings settle who gets third place in the league this year. 2 talented ball clubs, Parkersburg and Cabell Midland, and it's been all nights in this first quarter, 21-5 as we start the second quarter of action here. Palmer Riggio been a big story here early. He's already connected for 8 points. That's what Parkersburg held him to in the earlier season loss the Knights suffered to the Big Reds. And Riggio on a roll offensively is kick out there from Siebert. Ball gets tipped away and stolen away by Fleming. Fleming works it down to Dennis. Dennis to Kopeck. Kopeck drives, puts it up. Shot up, no good. Siebert with the rebound. Midland kicks it out quickly, down floor. Schmidt. Chandler Schmidt, the 6'1" junior, with the bucket. So the sophomore Schmidt and junior Schmidt contributing early here for J.J. Martin's club. Jumper up by Dennis, no good. Rebound kicks out, Kopeck. Dumps it down inside to Fleming. Fleming works the post, ball knocked away, turnover to the Knights. Dominic Schmidt with the basketball. Kicks it to Siebert. Siebert up off glass and in. Nice assist there by Dominic Schmidt, the 6'1" sophomore. 25-5 as the Knights open up a 20-point lead here. Singer works inside against Siebert. Siebert will have none of it. Rejection. PHS Dennis throwing up that long three-pointer off of the rejection. Take a look at this block, just outstanding by KK Siebert, the 6'4" senior forward. Is Singer post up against him, and Siebert none of it. Clean block, nice job by the Knight defender. On the other end, Siebert with a long three-pointer up, no good. Rebound backside, Sammy McHale. Here come the Big Reds. McHale down to Martin. Martin cross court to Singer, long three-pointers up by Bryson, no good. Up off back iron. Rebound tip put back by Bryan, no good. Rebound by Midland. From the Knights, Schmidt in the corner. Trying to knock down a three, bounces off the rim. Singer hauls down, rebound. He's tied up immediately on baseline. Substitution coming into the ball game. as Midland will have it on the inbounds here. Off the jump ball possession. Now we'll go to the Big Reds. Midland basketball. Frost. Dominic Schmidt with the three-pointer off the Frost assist. 28-5. Big Reds trying to respond here. Singer takes it back out to Kopech. Kopech, top of the key. Trying to get something set up here. Kick it to Singer again. Singer goes down, bounces bodies, and contact. They call a jump, but it's going to stay with the Big Reds. And Singer will come out of the game along with Kopech. Substitutions coming in for Parkersburg. Austin Fleming back in the game. Dennis with the basketball. Over to Fleming. Austin dribble drives and gets tied up in traffic with foul. Big Red inbounds. Frost with his first personal for the Knights. Team foul number 3. Inbounds Dennis. Up to McHale, back to Dennis. Back to Brian, now back to Fleming. He dump it inside to Martin. Martin with the turnaround baseline jumper up good. Julian Martin with 4 points on the afternoon. Parkersburg running pressure here, but Midland breaks the press only to throw it away on the other end. 4:43 left to go in this first half, 28-7. That's a score that's common when you see these teams match up on the football side of things, which is always a good matchup between the Knights and the Big Reds, but it's what we have on the basketball floor here this afternoon. It's been all Midland early in this one. Shot is short there by McHale, and it'll be Midland basketball. Parkersburg bringing pressure as Midland breaks the press, but ends up throwing it away. Parkersburg being effective when they can bring that full court pressure against Midland here. Midland just struck early and often in that first quarter to build up this lead. Parkersburg really hasn't had anything offensively to respond to what Midland brought early to the table. Big Red basketball underneath their own basket. 4:14 remaining in this first half. Inbounds to Martin, who puts it up off pass, no good, rattles out, rebound Midland. Here come the Knights. Schmidt rolls it back outside, long three-point attempt is up, no good by Frost. Rebound underneath off the missed shot. And Chandler Schmidt is fouled as he tries to go back up to the basket off the miss.
That goal was good for the Knights. Chandler Schmidt at the line for bonus shot.
So Midland, Schmidt gets the shot and going to the line for a three-point opportunity here. Misses on the three-point play. 30-7 advantage, Cabell Midland. Shot up, no good by Dennis on the other end. Midland, Schmidt. Down in the corner, long jumper is up and good by Dominic Schmidt, his second three of the afternoon. 10 points by Dominic Schmidt of the Knights 33 here in this first half. Julian Martin with the basketball. Gets it poked away, ends up getting cut there. Just going to look at an over a back situation, potentially was able to get rid of it, and they get it back to Martin with the turnaround, no good. Siebert with the rebound. Here comes Siebert on the transition. The corner to Schmidt, back down to Siebert, and the baseline turnover. A little bit too much on the pass coming into KK Siebert. A big thanks to our presenting sponsor, HD Media, Charleston Gazette, Mail, Huntington Herald Dispatch. You can catch today's games on their websites. And also catch us YouTube link through the RSN Sports Network Facebook page. Let your friends know they can watch 2 more games today. After this one, a 3-pointer finally by Bryson Singer, who gets into the scoring column for Parkersburg. Jumper is up and good by Ethan Taylor. 25-point lead for Cabell Midland this first half. Turnaround, jumper is up and good by Austin Fleming. 4 points in the afternoon for Fleming. Parkersburg trying to apply some pressure, and Cabell Midland works their way, weaving through the press. Foul on the other end. Carson Dennis picking up the personal foul. 5 team fouls now on the Big Reds. Riggio coming back into the game. Of course, had hot hand early here. Knocking down 3 3-pointers in that first quarter. Siebert. Work it around. Riggio down to Johnson. Back over opposite side to Taylor. Puts it up from long range. No good. Rebound Singer. Trying to clear things out there. And draws the foul. Contact from Jack Easton. His first team foul, number 4. Dennis with the basketball. To Fleming. Up top to Kopech. Kopech gets it over to Hancock. Hancock to Singer for the 3-pointer, no good. As Siebert brings it down floor for the Knights. Siebert to Riggio. Back around, they work it inside out to Siebert, who cuts through the lane, and he's fouled going to the basket. Nice ball movement there by Midland as they get it from Siebert. 2 quick passes as Siebert makes the cut and draws the foul. Siebert's first free throw is up and good. Get that young man 7 on the afternoon. 36-12 advantage for the Knights. Second free throw is up and good. 1:34 left to go in this first half. Great to have you with us. MSAC Day of Champions. Night of Champions with the 2 finals and the girls, the boys segments tonight. We'll have them all for you here on RSN. Kopech with the basket for the Big Reds. 3-point attempt is up, off, no good. Nothing. Singer with a quick throw down floor to Fleming, who goes up, has a ball knocked away on a fine defensive play by Frost. Big Red inbound here, trying to work it in, get it into Fleming. Fleming drives baseline, draws the contact from, look like Ethan Taylor. It will be Ethan Taylor picking up the foul, his second team foul, number 5. As Parkersburg has the inbounds here with right at a minute left to go in this opening half. Singer on the receiving end of the inbounds. Looking to try to clear things out to make a drive. Gets tied up, double team, ball stolen away. Kicked out complete. Riggio on the other end with the bucket. Doing 13 on the afternoon, 39-14 Midland. Closing minute of this first half. Singer draws the foul, going to the bucket. Easton picks up his second, team foul number 6. The Singer sets up for the free throws. Singer hits the first free throw. Bryson sets up for the second. and connects. 5 points on the afternoon for the junior. Riggio working against pressure. Midland trying to get it across half court. They do get it across. But Parkersburg playing stingy defense. Riggio gets bumped, no foul call. And a foul call there on the Big Reds. Kevin Hancock draws foul. That's his first, team foul number 7. That will send Midland to the line to shoot 1-on-1 as they go into the bonus. Chandler Schmidt will shoot the free throws. Schmidt misses on the 1-1 attempt. Rebound by Singer. Under 20 seconds left to go here before we reach halftime. What will be likely the final possession here? Big Reds looking for a positive to come out of this half. Dennis. Get the ball into Fleming's hands. He puts an off-balance three-pointer up. No good at the horn. 39-16. It's been all Cabell Midland in this first half. We'll be back to recap it, take a look at some highlights, all that and much more coming up here at the half. The MSAC Night of Champions on the RSN Sports Network.
A new day begins, and what happens today must be covered, reported, and passed on to everyone in the region we serve. We are journalists, staff writers, editors, storytellers. Who are we? We are HD Media, trustworthy and always here for the times we live in.
At Dutch Miller Jeep of South Charleston, new Jeeps are arriving daily, and our team is ready to assist you in the best car buying experience in the area. That, combined with friends and family pricing for everyone, means it's no wonder we're the #1 Jeep dealer in the entire state of West Virginia.
Right now, during the Jeep Celebration event, get 0% financing for up to 84 months on 2021 Cherokee Latitude Plus.
Text or chat now at DutchMillerJeep.com or come today to Dutch Miller Jeep of South Charleston.
Call Morris Insurance Services at 304-757-5477 for your personal and business insurance needs. The next couple weeks is a great time to check with them for a competitive quote to be sure you are not paying too much for insurance. Morris Insurance Services, committed to customer service and care. Looking to move better, improve performance, and be well overall? Jim Bolger with Charleston Chiropractic Company will get you ready for all those springtime activities you've been wanting to do. If you've already overdone it, call 304-344-2225, and Jen will get you back on track. Looking to buy or sell a home? Contact Mara Ellis with Old Colony Realtors. Spring is here, and with the low interest rates, it's the perfect time to make a home purchase. Call Mara Ellis at 304-541-7336 and experience the difference of Old Colony Realtors.
What started as the Parmar Oil Company in 1967 has grown into 116 convenience stores in 4 states. Parmar convenience stores offer monthly product specials and grab-and-go items. Located just down the street from where you live, Parmar stores are all about being your above-par convenience store. If you don't have a Parmar store near you now, you will soon. Parmar Convenience Stores, neighbors serving your community and making life a little bit easier every day.
Welcome back inside South Charleston High School. Tom Hunter with you on the RSN Sports Network this afternoon for Mountain State Athletic Conference Day of Champions festivities. As we have wrapped up one game here, consolation game on the girls' side of things with Huntington defeating Capital in our first game of the day, 70-46, and now the consolation game on the boys' side, Cabell Midland with commanding 39-16 lead over Brian Crislip's Parkersburg Big Reds, and it was all nights early, particularly from outside the arc. The perimeter shooting very hot for this Cabell Midland club, and one of the guys really supplying a lot of that ammunition and fire to this offensive attack was Palmer Riggio, who knocked down 3 3-pointers in the opening quarter, finishing the half with 13 points. Big output by the 6'1" senior guard. And also connecting on 3-pointers for Midland, Dominic Schmidt, The 6'1" sophomore, as you see Schmidt here, getting open there in front of the Parkersburg bench, knocking a big one down. All told, in the first half, Cabell Midland knocking down 4 3-pointers, led in scoring again by Palmer Riggio with 13 points, Dominic Schmidt with 10 points, KK Seibert with 8 points, Chandler Schmidt with 6, and Ethan Taylor with 2 to round out the scoring for J.J. Martin's ball club. For the Parkersburg Big Reds, pacing the Big Reds in scoring was Bryson Singer with 5 points, Austin Fleming and Julian Martin with 4 apiece, Josh Kopik with 3 points. But it's a great day to have fans in the gym supporting these schools as they wrap up what has been an abbreviated winter sports season that's gone by very quickly, as most teams across the state tried to work in as many games as they could within that 18-game window that they were allotted to schedule for this abbreviated season. Some did not get games in, unfortunately, because of issues with COVID protocols, cancellations of games. We saw a lot of that in the Mountain State Athletic Conference in the last couple weeks of the season. Huntington was one of the schools that was on a extended shutdown period. They came back for their first game back just the other night against Cabell Midland. And of course, we'll see them later on this evening in the MSAC championship game against GW. But it's great to see these schools out competing and fans back in the stands as we are being very careful and observing COVID-19 protocols. Give a huge shout out to Bryce Castro, the athletic director, and the outstanding staff here with South Charleston High School, and also the support they get, the amazing support they get from Mayor Frank Mullins and the city of South Charleston. And because of the COVID situation, typically around this day-long event that we would typically hold at the South Charleston Community Center, obviously because of spring flooding issues and damage at the community center, we were unable to have it. They had to move it here to the South Charleston High School. No skills competition. So in the past, there's been a 3-point shootout, and there's also been a slam dunk contest. So because of the COVID protocols, the skills competition is getting nixed this year and just put on a 1-year, hopefully just a 1-year hiatus until things get back to hopefully more of a sense of normal next basketball season with the 2022 Mountain State Athletic Conference Night of Champions. But again, huge shout out to Bryce Castro and staff here at South Charleston. A beautiful gym facility, made a lot of improvements here in the last year. Brand new gym floor surface here, and getting new. As Bryce told me a little earlier when I had a chance to run into him, we're getting the branding out there. That familiar interlocking SC. It's on adorns all the city vehicles and all the city stuff here down in South Charleston. The community with a great sense of pride here in the Kanawha Valley, and it's great to be hosting this annual event again here in the city of South Charleston. Of course, a veteran providing leadership for the conference, and Jim Hamrick over there doing a radio interview right now. We hope to catch up with Jim a little bit later on this afternoon. Jim living in the Mineral Wells area in Wood County, and again providing steady leadership for this conference, and always a joy to work around Jim and the outstanding events that he and the conference stage each and every year. Have an opportunity to run into him quite a bit during football season and talk with him quite a bit. Again, very active in making his presence known at MSAC events all throughout conference, and just a great leader in interscholastic athletics here in the great state of West Virginia. Again, 2.5 minutes left to go here before we begin play here in the second half, and a big thank you again to our sponsors of today's live coverage of the Mountain State Athletic Conference Day Night of Champions here at South Charleston High School, presented by HD Media, Charleston Gazette-Mail, and the Huntington Herald-Dispatch, providing comprehensive coverage of Mountain State Athletic Conference teams. Dutch Miller, Parmar Stores, of course, the West Virginia Coal Association presenting today's event, recognizing the importance of supporting our state's young people and the athletic events they participate in. The Coal Association maintains that coal will continue to be a strong and steady energy source for our state and nation. West Virginia Coal will be there now and in the future to power us through. The Coal Association wishes every athlete success in today's events. Morris Insurance, Charleston Chiropractic Company, Mara Ellis, realtor with Old Colony Realtors. Thomas Health Systems. And Army Recruiting of West Virginia. Proud to bring you this presentation today on the RSN Sports Network with over 100 specialty options that can lead to successful careers. Your Army recruiter is ready to help you be a champion. As teams head back to the benches again to just give you a recap on the schedule for today, looking at what we have ahead of us here with the MSAC Night of Champions agenda today. After this game at 4 p.m., we'll have Cabell, Midland, and George Washington contesting for the title in the Mountain State Athletic Conference, Mountain State Athletic Conference girls basketball at a 4 o'clock tip-off today. And then in between the girls and the boys championships, presentation of the MSAC annual awards. And then at 7:30 tonight, tip-off in the boys championship matchup between the George Washington Patriots and the Huntington Highlanders. As we've got both teams back on the floor, winding the clock down here at South Charleston High School. Great to have you with us. Tom Hunter bringing you all the play-by-play action here, along with our crew from the Media Center, providing all the pictures and the audio today of this great action in the Mountain State Athletic Conference. Again, we had the third place game in the girls' side of things already contested, with Huntington winning that 170-46. Just before this game over the Cabell Cougars. And getting ready to start half number 2 here. Cabell Midland up again 39-16 as we begin this second half of basketball as Palmer Riggio brings the inbounds in to Dominic Schmidt. We're underway. Try to dump it into Riggio and tipped away. Fleming came up with it. Big Reds with the basketball. Kopech on the other end puts the jumper up off front iron, no good. Long kick out to Midland. Riggio, transition, takes it and draws the contact going to the basket. He'll head to the free throw line.
Big Reds number 32, Carson Dennis.
Carson Dennis picking up the foul for the Big Reds, his second. First of the half for the Big Reds. As Riggio looks to add to that scoring total. Misses on the first, again leading all scorers after one half of action with 13 points. Riggio's second shot is up and good. Dennis with the basketball, brings it across half court. Kicks back to McHale, kicks in the top to Kopech. Working around in the corner, McHale, back up to Fleming. Fleming dribbles out, gets tied up, not ball, not the way, recovers. McHale with a long three-point attempt up off front iron, no good. Rebound by the Big Reds. Fleming came away with it. Kopech drives in, puts a shot up, no good. Knocked out of bounds. It will be Parkersburg basketball. Last touch by Siebert. Shot up and good by Kopech. He knocks down the 2. Gio with the basketball. Down in the corner, long jumper is up off front, back iron, no good. Fleming with the rebound. Coming down on the other end, takes it up, off glass it in. As Austin Fleming finishes off of the rebound. That's at the 20. The Midland lead. Working around here. Schmidt worked it down in the corner to Taylor, who's tied up right now, looking to drive baseline. Kicks it back out long. Three-point attempt is up by Dominic Schmidt. No good. Rebound, hold in underneath Singer. Kicks it down quickly to Fleming. On the other end, Fleming finishes on the reverse. And we'll have a timeout here as Midland wants to regroup. Parkersburg starting to get on a little bit of a run with some momentum. 6:07 left to go, third quarter. Big Reds trail this by 18. You're watching MSAC basketball on the RSN Sports Network.
A new day begins, and what happens today must be covered, reported, and passed on to everyone in the region we serve. We are journalists, staff writers, editors, storytellers. Who are we? We are HD Media, trustworthy and always here for the times we live in.
What started as the Parmar Oil Company in 1967 has grown into 116 convenience stores in 4 states. Parmar convenience stores offer monthly product specials and grab-and-go items. Located just down the street from where you live, Parmar stores are all about being your above-par convenience store. If you don't have a Parmar store near you now, you will soon. Parmar Convenience Stores, neighbors serving your community and making life a little bit easier every day.
Back to live game action here at South Charleston High School, third quarter in this MSAC Consolation game. Midland jumped out to a 39-16 halftime lead. Parkersburg on a 6-1 run here to start the second half, trying to get back into this. Shot up by, looking at the number here, sorry, Jaden Johnson with the basket for Cabell Midland. Dennis drives baseline, jumpers up, off iron, no good. Rebound followed by Kopek, and he's fouled. Riggio picks up his first foul of the half for the Knights, and Josh Kopek goes to the line to shoot the free throws for the Big Reds. Kopek rattles the first one down. 6 points on the afternoon for Kopek. Again, Parkersburg just trying to fight their way back into this, work themselves into a hole early. Kopek knocks down the pair of free throws. Cut this down to 18. 42-24 advantage Midland. And Johnson, foul going to the basket. The 6'3" senior. Austin Fleming picks up his second personal foul of the afternoon. Johnson goes to the line to shoot 2. Connects on the first. Johnson looking to extend the lead back out to 20 for Midland, and does, knocking down both free throws. Pressure by the Knights as the Big Reds break the press. Jumper up, no good by McHale. Rebound the backside by Siebert. Long pass down floor, kicked and saved by Schmidt. Back down in the corner, Chandler Schmidt puts up the jumper and connects for a 3-point range. His first 3-pointer of the afternoon, 9 points on the day for Midland, 47-24 Knights. Kopek back out. Singer with the jump knocks down the 3. As Bryson connects his second 3-pointer of the afternoon, 8 points for Bryson Singer. Siebert around Johnson, they work it back around the top, back to Schmidt. Back over to Chandler Schmidt, cross court to Dominic Schmidt. Works it down to Siebert. Ball tipped away, stolen. Here come the Big Reds, Dennis. Looking to finish on the other end, can't. McHale with the follow, no good. Ball out of bounds, it'll be Midland basketball. Great to have you with us wherever you're watching today. If you're watching through the Huntington Herald Dispatch, the Charleston Gazette Mail sites, great to have the HD Media readers joining us today. Or through the RSN Sports Network link on Facebook. Finishing on the other end for the Knights, Chandler Schmidt with 2. Dennis thought about it for a minute, passed up, now he decides to pull it from long range. Barely caught the edge of the rim before it went out of bounds. It'll be Midland basketball. Parkersburg again bringing that press. Midland effective in beating it to get the ball down the floor. Losing the handle there was Dominic Schmidt as he made the dribble penetration move through the lane, but drawing some contact there. As the Big Reds commit the foul. So it'll be Midland on the inbounds under their own basket. Knights work it in. Jumpers up by Schmidt. Rattles out. Rebound hauled down by McHale. Gets it down floor to Dennis. Back to McHale. Back up top, Bryson Singer from the top of the key. Rattles in and out. Siebert with a rebound. Controls the basketball. Here comes Midland on the transition. 3-on-2 on the other end. Schmidt finishes it off. Chandler Schmidt with 7 points in this quarter, 13 in the contest. Julian Martin responds on the other end with 2 for the Big Reds. Siebert, jumper from 17 is up and good. Give him 10 on the afternoon. 53-29 Midland. Martin passes up to 3, kicks it up to Dennis. Martin comes to set the screen. Dennis works around. Goes opposite side, gets back up to Martin. Martin with the jumper from 18. Rattles off front rim, no good. Rebound, Schmidt. Kicks it out in the corner. Jumper is up by Riggio. Bounces up, no good. Siebert picks it up. The back is up and good by KK Siebert. Give him 12 on the afternoon, 6'4" senior. 55-29 Midland. Bryan gets it into Singer with the turnaround in the lane. Singer shot rolls off, no good. Here come the Knights. Schmidt to Riggio. Riggio dribble drives, jumper, floater up, no good. Rebound by Singer. Bryson brings it down floor for the Big Reds. Penetrates into the lane, throws it up, no good, but draws the contact. Will head to the line, shoot 2. Big Johnson picking up the foul for J.J. Martin's ball club, his first team foul, number 2 on the night. Singer converts on the first of the free throws. 9 points on the afternoon for Bryson Singer.
Big Reds number 23, Joshua Kopech, and number 30, Wayvon Cyrus. Second shot, Singer.
Singer's second shot is up, no good. Rebound hauled down by the Big Reds, put back by Fleming, no good, and Siebert gets it from Midland. KK gets it down to Schmidt, who gets it down inside the paint to Johnson, who puts it up. No good, but foul on the floor. As he was in the act of shooting, he'll go to the line. Kopech with foul, his first. As Jaden Johnson has the line to shoot 2 for the Knights. Johnson perfect at the line in the afternoon, 3 of 3. 5 points on the day for the senior forward. Johnson connects again.
Johnson 2 for 2.
27-point advantage for Midland. Closing in on a minute left to go in this third quarter. This third place game at Mountain State Athletic Conference Day of Champions. On the other end, Midland looking to convert. And 2 misses, comes away empty. Parkersburg on the other end. Kopech with the floater, no good. Rebound hauled down to the Knights. Ball picked up and controlled by Schmidt. Dominic takes it all the way in, no good. Loose ball, fought for, picked up by Singer. Bryson, 3-on-1, kicks it over to Fleming. Tries to finish, gets blocked by Siebert. Nice job on the back end. KK coming in to stop that easy bucket. Johnson picking up foul, his second. As Fleming will go to the line for the Big Reds. Fleming on the afternoon, 8 points. Looking to add to that. Fleming knocks down the first. See Brian Crislip standing over there in front of the bench. We talked about stellar career Parkersburg South, two-time first-team All-Stater at South 99 and 2000, a 3-year captain at Florida Gulf Coast when they were Division II before they made the jump to Division I. Also during his playing career at Florida Gulf Coast, he was actually a student assistant on the women's team at Florida Gulf Coast, team that played for NCAA Division II title, and that's kind of where he cut his teeth in the coaching ranks, was as a student assistant at Florida Gulf Coast. Nice job on the other end there by Schmidt taking it up and in as he's fouled. We'll get the +1 here opportunity.
Schmidt line, runner shot.
Schmidt's shot rattles out, but rebound back up and good by Johnson. So a 3-point opportunity turns into a 4-point opportunity as Midland stretches this lead out to 30. Johnson on the other end with a steal, looking to finish off on the other end. Can't quite do it. Fleming with the basketball for the Big Reds. And they can't get a shot off before the end of the quarter. 30-point advantage for Midland heading to the fourth. You're watching MSAC Day of Champions action on the RSN Sports Network.
April showers bring May flowers, and there's 3 things I can't wait to do. Break out my Hello Kitty umbrella and stomp in some puddles. Tell my best dad baseball jokes, like what did the glove say to the ball? Catch you later. And tear through the mud in my brand new truck from Dutch Miller Ram of South Charleston. For a limited time during Ram Truck Month at Dutch Miller Ram of South Charleston, get 0% financing for up to 84 months on the 2021 Ram Quad Bighorn.
Started as the Parmar Oil Company in 1967, has grown into 116 convenience stores in 4 states. Parmar convenience stores offer monthly product specials and grab-and-go items. Located just down the street from where you live, Parmar stores are all about being your above-par convenience store. If you don't have a Parmar store near you now, you will soon. Parmar Convenience Stores, neighbors serving your community and making life a little bit easier every day.
Welcome back on RSN Sports Network. Tom Hunter with you from the MSAC Day of Champions, Night of Champions festivities here at South Charleston High School. We're in the final quarter, getting ready to start the final quarter of Game 2 of what will be 4 games here today on this MSAC Champions lineup. Great to have you watching with us wherever you're watching today. Along the line. Singer with a rebound, gets rejected by Siebert, tipped back into McHale. McHale gets the ball back from Dennis. Jumper by Kopek. No good, ball tipped out of bounds. It'll be Parkersburg basketball. Midland's Knights jumped out to a 21-5 advantage in the opening quarter here, opened up a 39-16 halftime lead, and outscoring Parkersburg 20-15 in the third quarter to extend that lead out as Dennis hits a long 3-pointer for the Big Reds. His first points of the afternoon. 61-34, Midland lead. Ridio with the basketball. Jumper, no good. Dennis with the rebound. A long kick out. Here comes Parkersburg. Swings it to McHale for the 3-point attempt. Up off the rim, no good. Singer fighting for the rebound, tips it out to Fleming. Fleming in the paint, making a move to the bucket. Up, no good. Fights for his own rebound. Ball gets knocked out. It'll be Parkersburg basketball. McHale. It's in bounds. Dennis. Sorry, Kopek with the jumper. Singer with a rebound and putback. Up and good as Bryson scores. Gets him into double figures for the afternoon. 11 points for the junior. Schmidt with the basketball. C caught fire in the third quarter. And scores again to pick up point number 17. At 6 at the half, and 11 here in this second half. McHale with the basketball in the inbounds. Into Fleming in the corner. Looks to try to clear some space. Gets it up to Dennis on the wing. Dennis pulls up from three-point range, long three-pointer off front rim, no good. Siebert rebound. Works against Singer. Pushes the ball down floor for the Knights. Siebert with the spin move in the lane, takes it to the rack and rolls it in. Nice move by the young man. The 6'4" senior, impressive move to the bucket. 12 points on the afternoon, 65-36. Kopech, Fleming, over to Dennis. Dennis drives, spins, puts the jumper up, no good off front rim, rebound Kopech. Jumper from 16, up good. Josh Kopech connecting for the Reds. 9 points on the afternoon for Kopech. Ridio with the basketball. Again, he had the hot hand early, Riggio did, but it's been all Chandler Schmidt in this second half as he connects once more. 19 points for Chandler Schmidt, as he has had his way with the Big Red defenders here in the second half, and the hot hand shooting from the floor for J.J. Martin's ball club. And coming up next, the girls' championship game here on the RSN Sports Network for the Mountain State Athletic Conference. Long jumper up, no good by Kopech. Rebound held down by Schmidt. To Riggio for the three, up off back iron, no good. Rebound by Schmidt backside. Johnson off the pass for Schmidt, takes it in. Double figures for Johnson, 10 points on the afternoon. Extending Midland on his big lead. Kale gets it in. Again, looking at the results from the one matchup earlier in the season when PHS beat Midland by 10. Definitely not what we were expecting to see coming into this contest, but it's been impressive performance by Midland here this afternoon. Riggio connects the baseline. Give him 16 on the afternoon. 4 nights in double figures. And a big lead here late in this one. 3:50 left to go. Wholesale substitutions for Ryan Chrysler's ball club. Luke Freese comes into the ball game. Trey Wilson comes in. Freese with the basketball up top. Over to Seth Bryan. Bryan takes it all the way to the rack, kicks out to Freese. Long three-pointer by Freese is up off front. Rim, no good. Rebound hauled down by Midland, then taken away by the Big Reds. Seth Bryan with the jumper for the Big Reds. Connects. Long three-point attempt, launched, no good by Dominic Schmidt. Rebound on the other end by the Big Reds. Here comes Parkersburg. Shot up, no good by Hancock. Down the other end. Taking it up to the rack strong. Chandler Schmidt with another bucket. Adds to his total for the afternoon. Give a 21 on the day. Big Reds working it on the baseline. Shot and a putback attempt by Cyrus, no good. And out front, Bryan controls it. Works it down to Hancock. Over in the corner. Get it up to Cyrus for the jumper, no good. Timeout on the floor, Cabell Midland. 73-40 contest. You're watching MSAC basketball on the RSN Sports Network.
At Dutch Miller Jeep of South Charleston, new Jeeps are arriving daily, and our team's ready to assist you in the best car buying experience in the area. That, combined with friends and family pricing for everyone, means it's no wonder we're the #1 Jeep dealer in the entire state of West Virginia.
Right now, during the Jeep Celebration event, get 0% financing for up to 84 months on the 2021 Cherokee Latitude Plus.
Text or chat now at DutchMillerJeep.com or come in today to Dutch Miller Jeep of South Charleston.
Back at South Charleston High School, MSAC Night of Champions festivities here as we're finishing up game number 2 here on the boys' side of things. Consolation game between Cabell, Midland, and Parkersburg. Knights will win this one, claim 3rd place in the MSAC standings for the year. Jumper, Midland's end up no good by Thompson. A lot of fresh faces in this contest as both benches cleared out here, giving these kids valuable varsity minutes. Building blocks of the programs moving forward. Long three-pointer is up and good by Jacob Fife for the Knights. Floater in the lane up and good by Trey Wilson for the Big Reds. Long three-pointer launched up, no good by Thompson. Freeze gets it over to Hancock. Working inside, back out to Freeze. Long three-pointer up by Luke Freeze is good. Freeze connects for 3 for Brian Crisp's club. It's Hancock connecting for Parkersburg. Give him 2 in the scorebook. 76-47. Inside 40 seconds left to go in this one as we wrap things up for game number 2 here in the MSAC Day of Champions festivities at South Charleston High School. Foul on the floor. As you look ahead to reclassification and the impact on sectional pairings for the Big Reds. They're in Region 4, Section 2 with Hurricane, Parkersburg South, and St. Albans. Midland is in Section 1 of that region, so potential that if both teams would advance to the regional level, that those teams could see each other again in a regional. Midland, Huntington, the Spring Valley in Section 1 of that Region 4 in Class Quad A. Of course, most of the rest of the MSAC teams in Region 3, Section 1 of Class Quad A here in boys basketball in the state of West Virginia. And that's going to put a wrap on things. 76-47 final here as Cabell Midland defeat Parkersburg in the consolation game in the Mountain State Athletic Conference 2021 boys basketball season.
A new day begins. And what happens today must be covered, reported, and passed on to everyone in the region we serve. We are journalists, staff writers, editors, storytellers. Who are we? We are HD Media, trustworthy and always here for the times we live in.
At Dutch Miller Jeep of South Charleston, new Jeeps are arriving daily, and our team is ready to assist you in the best car buying experience in the area. That, combined with friends and family pricing for everyone, means it's no wonder we're the #1 Jeep dealer in the entire state of West Virginia.
Right now, during the Jeep Celebration event, get 0% financing for up to 84 months on the 2021 Cherokee Latitude Plus.
Text or chat now at DutchMillerJeep.com or come in today to Dutch Miller Jeep of South Charleston.
Call Morris Insurance Services at 304-757-5477 for your personal and business insurance needs. The next couple of weeks is a great time to check with them for a competitive quote to be sure you are not paying too much for insurance. Morris Insurance Services, committed to customer service and care. Looking to move better, improve performance, and be well overall? Jen Bolger with Charleston Chiropractic Company will get you ready for all those springtime activities you've been wanting to do. If you've already overdone it, call 304-344-2225 and Jen will get you back on track. Looking to buy or sell a home? Contact Mara Ellis with Old Colony Realtors. Spring is here, and with the low interest rates, it's the perfect time to make a home purchase. Call Mara Ellis at 304-541-7336 and experience the difference of Old Colony Realtors.
We wish you a safe trip out. You do have tickets for the championship.
Well, back to South Charleston High School as we transition once again, emptying out the gym and clearing it out to sanitize it before the start of our third game this afternoon, the girls' championship game. They'll be coming up here at 4 p.m. this afternoon. Taking a look at this one, Cabell Midland again defeating Parkersburg by a final of 76-47 in the boys' consolation contest. Knights claimed third place in the MSAC with the victory here today, and we're in command of this one from the very onset, jumping out to 21-5 advantage behind the hot shooting of Palmer Riggio early and building a 39-16 halftime lead. Then Parkersburg started to try to fight its way back into this early third quarter, went on about a 7-1 run, and that was frankly the extent of the run as Midland held off the charge from the Big Reds, extended the lead out to 76-47 finals. We take a look at highlights from this one, and impressive defensive performance by KK Seibert to the big block there on Bryson Singer by Seibert, the senior. And on this one goes up again, another block inside the paint as his athleticism just on full display today. Seibert with 12 points on the afternoon. And the guy who really poured it on in the second half from a scoring standpoint was Chandler Schmidt, number 23, who delivered 6 points at the half and ended up scoring 21 on the game for the Knights as he just continued to get the hot hand late in this contest here. Underneath fights, gets followed, just physical play by the 6'1" junior guard, and fighting for tied up balls and loose balls, and finding his opportunities to just continue to score at will on Parkersburg in the second half. As J.J. Martin's ball club, an impressive performance today by Midland, 76-47 in this one. Again, taking a look at the scoring leaders. Chandler Schmidt led all scorers today with 21 points for the Knights. Also scoring for the Knights, 4 other guys in double figures. Palmer Riggio with 16, KK Seibert with 12, Jaden Johnson and Dominic Schmidt each with 10 apiece. Jacob Fife with 3 points late in this contest, and Ethan Taylor with 2 points for the Knights. For the Big Reds, leading the way, Bryson Singer with 11 points, Austin Fleming and Josh Kopech each with 9 points apiece. Julian Martin with 6, Luke Freeze with 3, Trey Wilson with 2, Carson Dennis with 3, Kevin Hancock with 2, and Seth Bryan with 2 points. Again, 76-47, your final. Our next contest will be coming up here on the RSN Sports Network at 4:30 this afternoon, just about 2 hours away from the tip-off of the girls' championship game, as the George Washington Patriots will take on the Cabell Midland Lady Knights, and a 4 o'clock tip-off here today for the girls' championship game. You can catch all that action here on the RSN Sports Network, of course, through the links of our partners with HD Media, through the Charleston Gazette Mail site, Huntington Herald Dispatch site, also through the Mountain State Athletic Conference website, and also through RSN Sports Network's Facebook page. On behalf of Dan Shreve and the crew from the Media Centers, this is Tom Hunter. We'll be back with you at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Been watching MSAC basketball on the RSN Sports Network.